hey, let's do predictions. Top 16 event was crazy. Space Station version 1, G2, Complexity, Optic, FaZe, Rogue, and Dignitas were the top 8 from that. And then from the actual closed qualifier, Energy, Shopify, Gen.G, Pittsburgh Knights, Furia, Luminosity, Team Axel, and Seoul were the other 8 teams qualified for this first main event, which is the Fall Open for North America. It's the first event. Shout out Adam, as always, for the spreadsheet. Space Station looks dominant. 3-0. Version 1 also looks dominant, going 3-0. G2 over Luminosity, I think pretty standard there. Lion Blaze, Alraz, and Kinsey have been decent. I'm going upset here. Even though it's probably not an upset to some people, I think Furia is going to bounce back and take down Complexity. Love what I've seen out of Complexity so far with CRR, but Furia is taking them down there. Optic is going to beat Pittsburgh Knights. Optic has looked really, really good. Very happy for them. FaZe is going to beat Gen.G. Shopify is going to beat Rogue in a 3-1. Sorry, guys. And Energy is going to beat the new look Dignitas. Andy, Delta, and Drees, not enough to beat Energy. Energy's looked okay. Dignitas made it over them. However, main event, I'm going to give it to Energy there. Complexity is going to beat Seoul pretty easily. I'm going to go 3-0. Gen.G versus Team Axel, I'm going to give it a 3-1. Nothing against Ajax, Toasty, and Gimmick, but come on, guys. Rogue's going to beat Luminosity, I think. I'm going to go 3-1, and then PK is going to beat Dignitas because these bitches love Sosa, and I'm bitches. Happy to see PK in the main event. Facts. Big facts. Space Station and Furia is an interesting one, but Space Station with LJ has looked insane. Version 1 is going to beat FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan went to round 5 of Swiss, which was crazy in my head. I did not expect that. Shopify actually has looked really good. I'm going to give it 3-1, but I'm still giving it to G2. Shopify with 2-piece and Parth as the duo, and then Memory is the guy in the back. That's actually looking really good for them. Optic is going to beat Energy, though, very easily. I'm going to go 3-0. I don't think it's close there. I'm going to scroll over. Spreadsheet size. Dignitas is going to advance, beat Seoul. I'm going to go 3-1. Drew, Knight, and Stealth. Drew's making his RLCS debut. Seoul, I think they're just kind of happy to be here. Luminosity is going to beat Team Axel. Sorry, guys, but it's Lion Blaze. And I think he's going to be the difference maker in that matchup. Shopify versus PK. You know, I'm giving it to PK because I'm biased. I'll admit it. Openly biased. Don't care. Furia is going to beat Rogue. I'm going to go 3-0 on that one. FaZe Clan versus Complexity is interesting. That's a tough draw for both those teams. I'm going with FaZe over Complexity 3-2. And then Gen.G is going to beat Energy. Version 1 versus G2 Esports. I got to give it to V1. They have looked like the better team. Rip the boy G2, but, you know, V1, they're them boys right now. And Optic versus Space Station, this is going to be a great rivalry for the rest of time in NA, so long as Redall's a part of Optic, but Space Station's got the nod there. Complexity over Luminosity. Shopify over Dignitas. Does Energy miss playoffs? Not yet. Not yet. G2 is going to beat FaZe in 3-1. Optic's going to beat Furia. Gen.G is going to beat PK. Okay, here we go. Furia is going to beat Shopify 3-0. Not going to make it. Complexity is going to knock out Pittsburgh Knights. Sad. Big sad. And FaZe Clan's going to knock out Energy. I'm going to go 3-0. What a wild round 5 of Swiss. NA is going to be so unbelievably stacked. Hey, before we get into the playoffs part of this prediction, I do just want to apologize for my absence on the channel the last 2.5 weeks. I was in a wedding this past weekend, so I wasn't able to make any content this past weekend as well. Before that, I was getting ready to go back to school full-time. I was not enrolled in any classes at university during last season, and this season I'm intending to go back to school full-time to finish out my degree. So content is not going to be as heavy as it was last season. Hopefully you guys will still enjoy the predictions and the recaps that I bring out, but I just want to let you guys know going forward what to expect from the channel in the future. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and all the support last season. Let's get into the playoff parts of this prediction. Now we're going to playoffs. Space Station versus FaZe. Can Space Station finally break through? I'm going to give it a 4-3. That's going to be a great series. I'm going to give this one to Optic. Go 4-2. I'm going to go version 1 over Furia. I'm going to go 4-2. Furia, you know, it's their first event. They just moved. Been a long journey for them, probably. Complexity took a top 8 when they first moved over, so that's where I have Furia right now. And then G2 is going to beat Complexity here. I'm going to go 4-2. I think Space Station are going to go all the way to the finals. I'm going to go 4. And this is another rivalry. I'm going to go 4-2. G2 is going to exact revenge over version 1. Sorry, version 1 fans. Sorry, guys. Bruh. I'm going to go 4-1. G2, they're my boys. Okay? I can't not. And does Space Station break the curse, win their first tournament since RLCSX with their debut main event tournament with LJ? Nah, f it. G2, baby. G2's on top. Best team North America. No questions asked. Thought I wouldn't pick G2. Well, you're wrong. Silly people. But those are predictions for the Fall Open. It's happening this weekend, guys. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to follow Adam Core on Twitter. Use his spreadsheets. Tweet at him. I'm sure he loves seeing all the tweets of all the spreadsheets. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.